Hi, I guess I'm vlogging now. I was a blogger for a long time on Xanga way back in the day. Um, I occasionally have vlogged, usually on my iPhone. Now I'm realizing that I can record on Zoom between my work appointments. So, what am I here to talk about? Let's see. So, lots of family conflict approaching the holidays. There were two strong eclipses in October. And I think stuff got kind of like dumped upside down, which that's what they do, um, because they create big changes that are sort of you're going along and then veer off. And yeah, my husband blew his top with my mom. Freudian slip there, almost called her my wife. That's a whole nother vlog. Um, and they have sort of made up by text, but uh, it's looking like the holidays may not happen, which is actually what I prefer. Um, a memory I will share is when I was about 15, and this is not accurate. This is the story that the memory has evolved into or devolved into. I went to every family member. So that would be my mom and my grandma and my grandpa. I probably didn't talk to my brother, Josh. And I said, you know what? Nobody wants to have Christmas. I don't think we should have Christmas. And they all breathed a sigh of relief, and we didn't do it. We didn't have it. Um, I don't know now if that really happened, but maybe it was something I yearned for. Um, Now, the only positive memories I really have about Christmas relate to my grandparents. So the only reason I would have done this is my mom was drinking. She got sober when I was 19, so uh, high school was fun. And the then the ongoing pattern has been uh, mm, since my grandparents passed while I was at college. I think my grandma saw me graduate. And a lot of holidays were spent separate. My grandmother was the matriarch, and she did um, all the hosting. No one else in the family is a host. So a friend thinks she's an IJ, but I always thought of her as an EJ. That's another video. So I my mom bought a house at a certain point, um, maybe 25 years ago, and a lot of holidays would be us coming to her house. Um, or in my first marriage, we hosted some holidays when we were renting a pretty nice house. Don't think we did it when we were renting other places. We moved quite a bit. And then uh, I've been married now 14 years together, 15, or 13 years together, 14. That's probably what it is. And we moved into my mom's house a couple of years ago. But before that, we would uh, host holidays mostly because my husband is a chef. Um, my first husband was a good cook. And if we don't host it, we would go out and usually my husband would pay for it. Of course, we have a joint income, but um, a lot of times I feel like, what is the point of holidays if there aren't small children? So that was another dilemma. I had a miscarriage when I was 41. And before that and after that, the holidays at my mom's were focused around my niece and nephew. And, you know, I wasn't a very good aunt. I'm not a great aunt. I don't, I had conflict with my brother. Anyway, um, so there has also been times in my life where I said, you know what, I just don't believe in Christmas. And then there were times where I through 12 step, tried every Christian church in Hood River and uh, believed in Christmas more than my hippie mom. So there's just always been a disconnect in terms of what we feel is important. And I'm kind of looking forward to, like, maybe this year I'll just celebrate the solstice. So that was something that my first husband and I did quite a bit, is have solstice parties where we would sit around and I would create a ritual, usually involving tarot cards and crystals and, just the NF part of me. I have double masculine NEFE, play third animal, but the 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 faking the holidays has just gotten super stale. I just can't do it. Like, what's the freaking point, And it's not even that there's like ongoing conflict. It's just uh there's a dilemma between maybe the part of me that's TI that needs to know the reason to do it, that's my own, that needs to know, what am I believing right now? Does it go with the purpose of the holiday? Um it's illogical because it's commercial, it's created, what's the history of it, SI, versus my FE. Um, I miss my grandma. I think she probably had FE. I'll have to see if I can figure it out. But yeah, I'm running out of time. Holidays are hard for clients. They seem to be, they're hard for people. They seem to be a setup to say, okay, where are you at with your family right now? Can you feel good about yourself and your family relations? Or should you feel like shit yet again? That's the tradition, right? The last thing I'll say is now my European half siblings are all not talking to each other. And that looks like that's going to include me too. The WhatsApp era might be over for us. And luckily, there's other methods of communication, but it just won't be the same. Family is what it is. If you have a great family, have a great holiday. If you have a terrible family, and you're no contact, that's okay. If you have chosen family, um, enjoy that. If you're solitary, do that. If you have a new family, and you're creating your own traditions, do that. Go within or find a group. Do what makes your heart feel full, um, going through the darkness of the winter.